Okay, today we're going to talk about The Mummy. This film tells the story of an ancient mummy who comes to life after being dug up by scientists working for a museum. Although this film may appear to be a movie about a mummy who stays wrapped up in his gauze and goes around killing people, the mummy actually only stays wrapped up for about 5 minutes in the beginning of the film, and throughout the rest of the movie he is unwrapped trying to raise his mummy princess from the dead. But when he discovers that his princess has a living reincarnation, he then tries to murder her and make her a living mummy like himself. It's very easy to think that this is just a basic mummy film, because think about it. The artwork, the movie poster, and any Universal Monster Collector series always shows the wrapped up mummy. You never really see the real mummy character. The real mummy character underneath all the gauze is scarier than any basic mummy. Just look at that face. Look at those eyes. Tell me that's not creepy. The Mummy was played by Boris Karloff, who of course played the Frankenstein monster a year earlier. So he was the first in playing two of the most iconic movie monsters of all time. I wouldn't call the movie a full-fledged horror. If anything, it's a romance film with enough scares and creepiness to be put in the horror genre. Even though he's a murderer, you feel bad for the mummy. He's so deeply in love with this woman who could only love him back under his mummy hypnotism. Throughout the film, it seems that the woman is in love with the mummy as well, even though she's only under his mummy hypnotism, and if it wasn't for that, she wouldn't love him at all. But towards the end, she snaps out of it and realizes that she'd rather live than die for a man that she doesn't love. It's very sad. There were no sequels to this film, and even though it was a great film, there shouldn't be any sequels. It's not the kind of film that should continue for a long time. Some films are made that way from the beginning. Some of them happen that way because of how popular the first film had become. But in this situation, it was a one-time deal, and that's the way it should have been. Now, after this film, Universal went on to make the real mummy films. And when I say that, I mean films about a mummy that goes around wrapped up in bandages the whole film, killing people. What people would have expected from this film, but surprise, surprise, got something even scarier. These films were nowhere near as good as the original Mummy, but they were good fun. If you're looking to find them, the films are The Mummy's Hand, The Mummy's Ghost, The Mummy's Tomb, and The Mummy's Curse. The Mummy in these films were played by Lon Chaney Jr. A good choice in my opinion. Well, overall, I'd give The Mummy 5 stars, a fantastic romantic horror film. And as for the Lon Chaney mummies and the new remakes, they're pretty cool too. Check them out.